So hi everyone, so let's continue. So in this video, I'm going to use the quadratic formulas to solve for this quadratic equations. We have ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So basically for quadratic formula, I mean this formula right here, x equals to negative b plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So a lot of students may find this formula really complicated because it requires you a lot of manipulations and calculations. So basically, where is this formula coming from? It's actually coming from when we solve for the x by using the completing square method. So remember the completing square method, I need to isolate this number to the other side of the equation, and I actually do the completing square for these two terms, and I get this equation right here. I'm not going to prove you how you can get this formula in this video. Maybe I'm going to do this proof in the next video. So basically, you need to pay attention to this notation here, plus or minus. So what does that mean? So it means that I can actually break this equation down to two components. So I need to break this down into two components. So we have x equals negative b plus root b, and also I need to break this up into the negative component. So we have negative b minus. So please pay attention to this one. If I have this notation here, I need to break this into two different components, plus or minus. So next, I'm going to apply the quadratic formula to solve for the equation x squared plus 10x plus 17. So basically, in this quadratic formula, we see that we only have three unknown values here, so a, b, and c, right? So basically, I just need to figure out what's a, b, and c first before I apply this formula. So a is this value, right? The leading coefficient in the x squared term, so it's 1. So b is 10 because I know that the coefficient in the middle term is 10. And c is 17 because I know that the last term, the constant, is 17. So after I know these values, I can actually plug this number into this formula. So there's only few places I need to do. So the first thing I need to know what is this value. So this value is negative b. So what is the b value? So b value is 10. So I know that the first question mark is negative 10. And also, what is the b value here? So b value here is 10 squared. So I'm going to put 10 here, and also this value is a, right? So I'm going to put 4 times 1, and also the last value here is 17. So I'm going to put 17 here, and actually in the denominator we have 2 times 1, right? Could you see that? So 2 times 1 equals to 2, so I'm not going to do anything of this. So everything is fine, but the square root inside is really complicated. You see that? So we have inside square root, we have 10 squared minus 4 times 1 times 17. So 4 times 17 gives us the 68. So 100 minus 68, which gives us the 32. So we have x equals negative 10 plus or minus root 32 divided by 2. And this is my answer for this one. So remember this one, I can actually break this up into two components. So one with plus and one with minus. So this is my solution here. So a lot of times teacher will ask you to simplify this expression. So basically I can actually further simplify this expression. Remember from the math 10 classes, you can actually write the root 32 in the following. So I can actually break the 32 into 16 times 2. So I just put root 16 times 2 and equals to, I just separate the radicand here and equals to root 16 plus root 2. So 16 is a perfect square, so I can actually rewrite root 16 as 4. So we have 4 root 2. So I'm going to replace the root 32 into 4 root 2 next step. So we have x equals to negative 10 plus 4 root 2 equals to 2, or x equals to negative 10 minus 4 root 2 over 2. So, and also, actually I can simplify the numerator by taking out the 2. So I take out the 2 here and you leave out negative 5 plus 2 root 2. If I take out the 2 here, negative 5 minus 2 root 2. So the 2 here will be cancelled out. So after the 2 cancel, I got the x equals to negative 5 plus 2 root 2, or x equals negative 5 minus 2 root 2. So the x is approximately equal to negative 2.17. X is approximately equal to negative 7.83. So these are my solutions for the equation x squared plus 10x plus 70.